Hey guys, JxredC here, and for today's YouTube video we are going to be playing the Mega Draft Challenge once again, but this time we're continuing using the most expensive cards. So this may be a little bit easier than the last challenge that we did. We're obviously just going to be continuing on from the last draft that we did. As you can see, we lost one game and we won two. So yeah, we're just going to get straight into it. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe before we get into things. And obviously it's not going to be that easy. So looking at the cards, we only have like 10 seconds to decide or scan over real quickly to see like the most expensive card, and it's looking like the most expensive card here is going to be the Lava Hound. So that is going to be our first pick. Honestly, I'm not too great using Lava Hound decks, but it's not like I'm going to have a Lava Hound deck because once again I'm pretty sure I have to actually use the most expensive card. So he takes the Witch and the Hog Rider. Okay, not too bad. I'm going to obviously have to take the Boss Bandit, and then I'm going to have to take either the Royal Giant or the Elite Barbarians. And I think I take the Elite Barbarians and hope he just somehow takes... Okay, yeah, he's not taking the Royal Giant. It's looking like we're going to have to take the Royal Giant. But I think I have something in mind maybe of what I could potentially do. Ooh, we're gonna have nothing to take out swarm cards. That's gonna be very annoying. Okay, so we have to take the Royal Giant, unfortunately. And we have to take either the Recruits, the Prince, or the Goblin guy thingy. But I think I'm gonna take the Recruits because that could just help us with air defense. Okay, he does take the Prince. That does take off... Oh wait, I didn't see the Rocket. Okay, wait, I actually have to take the Rocket as well as my spell. Yo, this is a very heavy deck. I think I take the cannon card here. My bad, I didn't take the rocket. He's saying wow because he's like, why are you just taking the most expensive cards? And I'm telling you from now, brother, I don't know how I'm gonna win this. Honestly, there was a lot of expensive cards, yeah. I think he noticed it, and guards is kind of like the best option out of all the options here to take. And I think, yeah, my only option left is taking that. I actually don't know what that card name is. I can't actually figure it out for the life of me right now for some reason. Goblin something. I don't know. I guess we'll find out in a couple of seconds. But yeah, first game here against JxredC. I'm also going to try and stick to doing only 2 games, only because the draft period does take a long time. And with a heavy deck, we actually have to like wait to see what he does. Okay, he does that. So we're just going to put a Lava Hound in the back. This could be really stupid, but we do have Recruits coming up next. So I think we actually just leave that. Yeah, I think we 100% just leave that. Because there's no point in sending a Recruits into that bomb tower for no reason. We have to try and take out whatever he has with this push. Okay, we're going to send the Rascals behind it to help with whatever air defense he has. Hopefully the bomb tower doesn't focus. Wait, that's actually really good for us. I was going to rocket that, but I think I just try and get a high cannon cart to try and help keep the little girl, or the whatever those things called again, alive. I was gonna say little girls, but that kind of sounds a little bit weird. But I mean, essentially that is what what's happening. But he does put the Prince down, and that is a lot of damage for us. But unfortunately, we can't really do too much. So I think we just Royal Giant the back and hope we can save enough elixir to just defend. Wait, he actually let that cannon cart get onto tower. I think I ignore this again. I know it's a lot of damage, but this will be like the last time I ignore it, because I have to actually take his tower, and I have to take it not first time, but hopefully and preferably take it very soon. Okay, the Goblin Machine is actually good here. It's actually gonna help take out that bond tower. Ooh, this is gonna be the annoying push. I'm gonna Elite Barbarians low because it's gonna help take out all of the smaller troops, and then hopefully the Spear Goblin's going to walk up a little bit, but I guess it didn't walk up that much. It's fine. He still has to do something against that. I think he's going to either Knight or Witch, yeah. Wait, that Elite Barbarian. Wow, it actually got to the tower. Yo, that's actually really good for us. Okay, we could Rascals like this because that does low-key defend it. I'm actually going to over-defend this because we have to start being aggressive now that it's double elixir. We actually managed to survive double elixir, so I'm going to rocket that because the skeletons are going to be like the most annoying thing for me, and I think he's not going to expect this. Oh, it's not going to dash. I think I'm going to put that back then. Ooh, it's not going to dash onto anything. Yeah, this is going to be a little bit difficult. Okay. Get a cannon cart down. Get a Goblin Machine. That's what it's called. I low-key forgot. Okay, Goblin Machine's gonna help out a lot here. Hopefully it helps take out that Prince. Nice. We can actually get a Royal Giant here. The Bomber Tower is... Oh, I should have probably put it in the middle. The Bomb Tower is gonna help take out that Goblin Machine. It still does get a hit onto thing, and we actually managed to get it onto tower. Wow, we're actually doing really well for a deck that's like so expensive. Okay, we're gonna also Elite Barbarians here to only make sure we get one hit from the Hog Rider. Okay, there, not that bad, and I think we defended it. Wow, look at that. We actually managed to get a win with the easiest, or with the most heaviest deck. He did put a last second Goblin Barrel, but there wasn't gonna be enough time. Honestly, I thought this was going to be a little bit easier than the cheapest one, but the most expensive is looking like it's going to be harder because you just don't have a great cycle, and single elixir is kind of like your worst enemy. But we're going to get into game number 2 here. Hopefully you guys don't mind me only doing 2 games, only because I'm obviously like a smaller YouTuber, so I need to keep in mind that maybe not everyone's going to be watching the full videos, and it'd be better for me to just pump out more videos than pump out like a bunch of long, like unedited videos, I guess. But looking here, we have to start out by, there's a lot of heavy cards in this draft, unfortunately. So this is not looking good for us at all, because the one card that we did not want to see, we have to take, which is the 3 Musketeers. So even aside from that, the next biggest card is the Electro Giant. So 9 and 7, our average elixir cost is already 8 elixir. It's not looking too good for us. And he has a Goblin Barrel, which is good because we can like ignore them, but we could only ignore so many. I think we could like only ignore like 3 before it gets like really worrying, I guess, or worrisome, whatever you want to call it. He goes with the Heal Spirit, surprisingly enough. I don't know why he would do that. Okay, he takes in a high elixir card, which is actually really good for us, because that means that maybe we can like not pick something so much or so high elixir. I'm gonna obviously take the Sparky. Unfortunately, I kind of wish I took the Elite Barbarians over the Royal Giant, but it's looking like we have to take the Royal Giant here. Yeah, unlucky, guys. So hopefully the Rascals could come in clutch here. He only has 1 tower, so that's actually really good for us. But he does have the Elite Barbarians, which is like kind of really good against the Royal Giant. Just makes a really big push. And he takes the Lightning, so that's actually kind of good for us, because he's taking like all the high elixir cards away from us and making us be able to like pick something else. So I'm going to actually pick the Rascals here. The Rascals helped me a lot in the last game, so I'm going to try that out again. And I know he has a Lightning. Ooh, I was going to pick the Witch. I think I'm going to take the Monk here. The Monk could be really good for us. Since there's like so many 5 elixir cards, I feel like I have like more options now. Okay, he takes the Goblin Hut as well. Holy shit. This is not looking good for us, yo. It's not looking good for us, chat. Because he has that Lightning, and that Lightning's gonna get so much value on us, because obviously a heavy deck is kind of counterable to that. So because he does pick that, I am going to pick, I would love to pick something cheap here, but I'm gonna pick the Witch. I didn't want to, but I think I have to. And this may sound stupid, but I don't think I take the Electro Dragon. I think I take the Piggies. Because if I can't break through with anything, I think the Piggies can break through somehow, some way. So hopefully he randomly takes it. No, I guess. Okay. Actually, I think I do take the Electro Dragon, because his only air defense is the Little Prince that he just got. And I think I could do something against that. I think I can. I think my best play here right away, obviously, would probably be get the 3 Musketeers out of my cycle. So we're going to do that, get that out of my cycle. Hopefully make the cycle a little bit. And of course he has Lightning in the cycle already. That's just so great for us. And yeah, there goes 2 of our Musketeers, and obviously this Musketeer is going to die to the Tesla. So if he doesn't do anything, we do get 1 shot, which would be pretty nice. And yeah, we do get 1 shot. Wait, it gets 2 shots? I actually didn't even know that. We're going to ignore this. I know it's kind of stupid, but I think I just hold until he does something. Okay, I'm going to just witch like this. Not the best witch, but it's whatever. I feel like if we are aggressive, or if we're too aggressive, it could be our demise. But since that's spawning a spear goblins already, I think I already attack it. Because we want him to like use his elixir as well, right? We still also have a royal giant. So we're not gonna get past this essentially, but we are gonna still take out his little prince, hopefully, right? Yeah, okay. I actually didn't know if I was gonna take it out because it started shooting a bit faster, but we can't Sparky here. It's not gonna actually fully take that out, but it is gonna tank pretty well for what we want to do. Hold on. Okay, that's actually pretty good. We can low-key actually go in here because I know his cycle, and it doesn't seem that good. That should one-shot that, right? And then that should get onto tower. Ooh, that one is going to be so annoying. That is going to be really annoying. But we do force out a lot of elixir, and we force out his goblin barrel and still get damage onto the tower. So I think that was actually really good in the long run. And no hits, so I'll 100% take that. I think I electro jag in here and then like low rascal so I don't take as much chip damage. Wow, it still got onto tower. Taking chip damage is really annoying, but I'm just trying to not give him too much lightning value by like kind of separating the cards. He actually lets us get a free E-Wiz or Electro Dragon shot, so I'll take that. I'm actually going to 3 Musketeers but put it on the other side so he doesn't get lightning value on my good tower. But even still, I think this isn't bad. Okay, there's his that's actually not good, so I'm going to ignore that. And then I'm going to monk onto this side. It's not going to go onto that side, unfortunately, but I think we can still like separate the damage as much as possible. I'm going to start building up a big push here because I feel like that's my only other option. I know he has lightning, but I feel like maybe... Wait, that's a really bad lightning. Unless he's trying to just cycle to another lightning. I think that's a really bad lightning. Because now I could just... Oh, that's really, really bad. What is he doing? Why is he giving me so much value? Wait a second, chat. Can we do something here? Because I feel like I start splitting lanes now because of the 3 Musketeers. Right? Wait, that's really good value. Oh my goodness, wait, can we do this? Look at the Sparky. The Sparky's gonna waste a shot on us 1 Spear Goblin. That's actually so unfortunate. He's getting bailed out by pure luck right now. Wait, look at the right tower. Oh my gosh, he can't defend that. And we just won. Wow. I actually wasn't expecting that. I guess he just didn't have a good cycle, or he just wasn't that good of a player. We're gonna call wow, and honestly, I feel like I'm not having a horrible time, so I'm gonna play one more. Usually people don't really watch this far into my videos, as I kind of noticed, but I guess for the people that do watch these videos and get to this part, you guys get some more content. Ooh, okay. I'm not seeing too many high elixir cards, but obviously we have to start off with the golem. Could it kind of be bad because he could just take a bunch of cards to counter the golem, but I feel like we could do something here still because there isn't any 6 elixir cards that I could... Oh, there was. Okay, the lightning. But he just took that. And honestly, that is bad for us because obviously we want to have the lightning on our side because we're going to be taking high elixir cards. But I feel like that's not bad because now, yeah, there's no more 6. I had to double check again. There is no more 6. So that means 5 is the next one. And I think I take the Goblin Machine here because the Goblin Machine was really good at like cleaning up swarm cards, and that's kind of like my best high elixir card for dealing with swarm, I think. And then the next 5 elixir card, I think I take the monk here because the monk is like good at reflecting spells and obviously good just overall as a card. It is obviously expensive, but it does have a lot of HP, which is really, really helpful. So you have to figure out what this guy's doing. Okay, he takes a mini P.E.K.K.A. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna have the best counters to that, I don't think. And the fire spirit. Okay, I was hoping he would either take the giant or something, but I think I'm going to take the... Obviously, we are going to take the barbarians, because that's like one of the better 5 elixir cards that we could take out of the selections that we have. And I think I want to take the piggies, because that will force him to get something to defend the piggies. I think I think I'll take the Ram Rider, because the Ram Rider can be good on defense as well. And then obviously we still have to take the piggies eventually, but I know he's just took the log, but I feel like I'm going to be splitting up my troops a lot, so it's not going to be that much value. Or I'm going to try and not give him that much value. But this is not looking too good because we don't really have that much defensive cards. Okay, and he takes the Little Prince, which is really annoying. I think I'm going to take the piggies here. Well, like I literally have no other option other than the piggies and the giant, right? But that does mean that my next card is a 4 elixir card. And I think I want to take... Oh, he just took it. Damn, I wanted to get a building and a troop. Okay. My next 4 elixir card, I think I take the Phoenix because he only has, once again, the Little Prince for air defense. I wanted to take the Valkyrie because I'd feel very safe having the Valkyrie. But he just doesn't have anything that's, like, scares me. Or that, like, I would need a Valkyrie for. He doesn't actually have a win condition right now. Okay, there's his Goblin Drill. Maybe I should have taken the Valkyrie. It's okay. He has Goblin Drill, and we have Barbarians. So we just have to save our Barbarians for that. We can hopefully get a good split Hogs here because maybe he just doesn't have the... Okay, he does have it in Cycle. I was going to say maybe he doesn't have the Goblin Cage in Cycle, but that still is going to get some damage because he isn't doing anything else other than the Goblin Cage. And I think we just try and drag this over. Okay, he just wasted his log. We could maybe do something here. Okay, no, we just Goblin Machine. I don't want that to kill my giant down too much, and hopefully this rocket kills all of those goblins. Nice. Okay, the Goblin Machine is gonna die here, unfortunately. But I think I just do a play here and just slow this down, right? Yeah, and then that should kill it out. See, that's why I was saying the Ram Rider is so good on defense, because it forces him to do something. And can we get it? No, we can't get another shot. Okay, it's fine. I think here I wanna... Okay, I guess I have to Monk. Monk is my only play here, really, because I need to save my Barbarians. But he doesn't actually have anything in Cycle, and he just used his log. Wait a second. I could get a really good push here. Look at this. I'm gonna use my ability. Ooh. Not the greatest ability. That's gonna get a lot of value, and then it's gonna one-shot it. It's whatever. Okay, we actually could just Barbarians onto this. I think that's... Okay, that's at the back. That's actually not good. That P.E.K.K.A.'s gonna get a shot. That P.E.K.K.A.'s gonna get multiple shots, actually. Okay, wait a second. Wait, oh my goodness. And that could just... He could just ability here and take this all out. Okay, he does an ability. Okay, this isn't looking that good anymore. I forgot we can't be too aggressive on single elixir because something like that can happen. But, I'm just gonna Goblin Machine and then Phoenix onto the back, onto the actual Little Prince here. And that should take care of everything, really. I'm actually going to do it earlier on, just so we can start hitting it. There we go. I actually going to Ram Rider because I want to try and kill that thing right away. And then maybe we can get... Actually, I'm going to be aggressive here. Because that's tanking for the... Ooh, he does log that. Okay. Oh my gosh. I forgot he has the... He has two building towers. So it's, like, really hard to break through. I'm going to split Barbarians here because he is going to Goblin Drill soon. And I also just want to have something on one side. I'm just going to Goblin Machine in the back because that's probably where he's putting it, yeah. Not that bad. Obviously, our Barbarians on the left side aren't going to do too much, but I think we have to Golem here. We have to Golem eventually because we do have to get it out of Cycle. And I think this is the perfect time. Okay, I think this is it, chat. This is it. We're going to put down a Monk in front of it. Hopefully it only takes one hit. Nice. We're actually going to Piggies onto this because we could get a crazy push, and the Piggy should tank a little bit for me to get a Phoenix down. Nice. Come on, Tower. Help me out here, brother. I'm going to get a Ram Rider down too. Look at this big push right now. Okay, Ram Rider could actually maybe... Wait, it's not going to kill it. Wait, that does kill it. The P.E.K.K.A.'s down. We could Goblin Machine. Come on, Ram Rider. Get to Tower. No, the Little Prince is going to work, but we did actually bring that over to that side, so that's really good for us. And then I'm going to see, okay, all of it goes over. But look at the Goblin Machine. Look at the Goblin Machine. And the Phoenix spawned. Yo, the Phoenix spawned. And we won. Oh my god. Yo, I actually was not expecting to win this game. But we actually managed to win this game. Wow. It was worth it playing an extra one, I guess. If you made it this far, shout out to you because that really helps me out. And it shows that you actually enjoyed the videos. But other than that, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe on the video once again. That was actually flawless. Wow, I actually wasn't expecting to go flawless. So, can we get a like for that maybe? Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I don't have to say that again. Peace out.